Welcome back, my fellow Minecraftians, to another Minecraft tutorial by the Final Frontier. Grade 1 here, reporting to tell you how to make a fully functional minecart and water elevator system with lift and drop included. No damage taken on anything. And first of all, the minecarts placed in correct amount of blocks apart, and everything needs to be precise on this, except for the height and the materials. Everything is customizable except for the height and the materials. Wait a minute. Everything isn't customizable, sorry about that. So, basically, you're just going to hold down the right mouse button on your minecart, and you're going to go flying straight up to the top. Now, the reason why I have an extra minecart here, and I can't just get out of this one, I have to go inside of this one, then get out of this one, if that makes sense. Is because if you are in this one, when you come up the top, zoop, and you get out here, you kind of get stuck, and then if you do happen to fall through, you'll just get stuck in the second one. So the reason why you don't do that is because of the ladder tries to make you go down, but it won't let you go through the minecart. And because you're standing in inside of the hitbox of the ladder, it won't let you climb up onto the glass or whatever material you can use for the platform up here. So that's why you need a separate minecart up here to get you out of it. Then the drop part of it is just a hole with water at the bottom. No damage taken, as you see in survival mode. I actually had to make some super armor because I wasn't sure if this was going to work at first. I tested it before in creative mode, but I didn't know if I would take damage or not. So I had to test it with my super armor. Whee! It's kind of fun. You can make your own sort of rainbow fall and incorporate that into your elevator. I just did green and red, just, I don't know, Christmas in July. It literally is, no, it's not July, it's August. I don't even know what month it is. That's sad. Let's move along to the tutorial part. Alright, I'm back and I'm ready to make my tutorial. Yay! Wait a minute. Yes, I've switched over to creative mode. Turn TMI off. First of all, I am going to make this. You can make this out of any material that you want at all. Just pick any solid block for your pillar. I'm gonna use mycelium just to prove that you can use anything. You can make it as high as you want. I'm just gonna make this one about this high. But wee-hoo! That's an interesting pillar. Ah, it's all gonna turn to dirt though. That's unfortunate. So now I am going to use glass for this part though. Let's do a little test tell you about an earlier test that I made for how far you can click into minecarts. When on survival mode, when standing, you can click 5 blocks up. That's counting the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you had the minecart there, you could click into it on that dirt block. But if you're in a minecart, you can only go up 4. If that makes sense, because that means you're in another block. You're cutting your size, your body size in half. I don't want a jack-o'-lantern. So it has to be 4 blocks on every other layer except for the bottom. So on the bottom, I am going to do 5 blocks. Up 5. This is 5, right? Sure hope this is 5. Then you need to put some sort of block. I'm just going to use sandstone that you can place rail on. You can place your rail. You can grab your minecart, wherever the minecart is. There we go. Now underneath the block that the minecart is sitting on, you're going to place a sign. You can write stuff on it. Oh, wrong spot. I broke the dirt. No. You can write stuff on it, or you can just leave it blank. I leave it blank. It's not there for informational purposes. It's just. Wait a minute. I messed up. I thought that was. I'm thinking of the water part. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's the water part. Exclude that from your memory. Just brainwash yourself that you didn't hear that. Now you're going to use ladder for the minecart part. Now once you put the ladder there, you just break the block. Minecart falls, boom. You can get in it, but then you get out of it and it falls down because there's no minecart underneath it. The ladders kind of are weird. I don't know why. I don't really understand exactly how they work. How it stops you from what am I doing? It stops you from going down in the other when it's full, complete. So I know it is the ladder because I saw another YouTube video. I'll try to put a link in the description where I learned how to make this minecart elevator of this style. So basically you just repeat this as many times as you need to get up to the top. I'm just going to do that real quick and fast forward straight to it. Alright, I've made it up to the top, and as you can see, they're all the same amount of blocks spaced apart. There's a motorcycle outside. Buy a muffler! It works perfectly, and you see I've already added the extra cart here. That's just basically the same thing, a block that you can set track on underneath the cart, and you pay attention to the direction that your rail is sitting. You want it left to right, not this way left to right. You want it this way, so you have a block to stand here. Because if it's this way, if it's the other way, then if you have a block there, you can't click into the minecart. If it's this, you have to have it this way. And the reason why the blocks are even on the side, because if they weren't, you click into it, you get out, and it won't work. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, poor cart. Test subject number 34. Unfortunate accident in the laboratory. So basically, that is the lift function of my elevator there. Whee! Yay! Top. Make your floating house up here, whatever you need. Now on the other side of this dirt pillar, we're going to make the drop function. I can get rid of the rest of this. Very interesting. Then you do this. You got your hole, and it's a long drop. Quite the drop. Now, right before the bottom, make another ring of glass around the center pillar, and underneath, this is where we use the sign. I'm really sorry that I got messed up there, thinking the sign was a ladder. Now you're going to take your water bucket, wonderful bucket of water, place it right there, and the sign holds the water back for some strange reason in Minecraft. Another defying physics moment of Minecraftians. Wait, what? How does that work? So basically, you only need water block. You only need the water source block at the bottom. I originally had my design with the top, but I minimalized the materials, and I found out that's why I need my super armor that you can't see because I'm not in survival mode. That I just realized that I should be real quick. It's because I wasn't sure if this would work. If that long distance to a single water block would save you, and it does. And it doesn't get your whole like underground. You can even have this. I didn't even think of that. You can have this underground. Like this is an entryway to your underground base, and like there's a little shack up at the surface. That when you go inside, you go down this big water tunnel, and when you're done down in your base, you can just go back to the surface by way of not by minecart and making all those expensive tracks and powered rails and stuff, but by just having the minecarts themselves. Oh, well, actually, you do need a single piece of track. If you really want to make this minimal, you only need one piece of track because you destroy it anyway when you go up to the next stage. So you only need one piece of track. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minecarts. Oh wait, that depends on the height. you need as many minecarts as you do stories. That is a 4-block story. So, and you need as many minecarts as you need ladders. You need a single sign. You need a single bucket of water. You need the glass and the pillaring structure, whatever you need. Varies to height as well on amount of materials. And the reason why I don't use glass as the pillaring structure, because you can't place ladder or sign on glass. So that's basically it. I mean, you go up, get out, do your stuff, you go down. Or you go down, you get out, you do your stuff, and you go back up. Multi-purpose elevator system. This is Flying Piggy Productions presents Final Frontier tutorial episode by gradeone. Have a very nice day, my fellow human beings.